Good morning. How the devil are you doing this fine day? Can you believe this is our 150th consecutive episode? And they said it wouldn't last. When I say they said it wouldn't last, I mean I said it wouldn't last, but here we are. I'm hoping and praying that our audio feed today performs rather better than it did yesterday. I plugged the microphone in properly this time. I'm at the very beginning of what promises to be a very long but super exciting day. So with a second live show planned for 6 o'clock tonight, what say we roll that intro and get this show on the road. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Mark Anthony. It's Thursday, the 23rd of September, and as that ever-present guy just said, welcome to the Breakfast Show. I am your host, Mark Anthony. In today's show, downscaling by stealth. We want your feedback. Is the East Midlands the new Klondike? Hidromek, or is that Hidromek? I can never remember. And the cab of the future. And Bomag on track in Indonesia. But first, let's see who among the rich and the shameless will be celebrating a birthday on this day of days.
Happy birthday!
It's many happy returns to Kubla Khan, who, as we all know, decreed a stately pleasure dome. I have no idea what a pleasure dome is, but I think I'd like one. If only I knew how to decree stuff. Happy birthday also to jazzman John Coltrane, to professional wrestler Matt Hardy, and to actor Anthony Mackie. But today also marks the birthday of two giants of the musical world, the irreplaceable Mr. Ray Charles and the boss himself, Mr. Bruce Springsteen. The two once appeared on a song together. Can you remember which one? Either way, many happy returns to them, one and all. So yesterday afternoon, I hosted our weekly No Agenda show over on Instagram Live. The subject of the unscripted show was downskilling by stealth, and it took in everything, including subcontracting of demolition work and the use of non-CCDO operatives. It proved to be popular and extremely contentious, which is probably why the show ran for a full 40 minutes. In fact, it was so popular that I thought I would throw open the discussion to a wider audience. I produced a very brief questionnaire, and if I play my cards right, I can actually share that with you now. Yeah, I produced a brief questionnaire, which is basically just 3 yes or no questions. I've posted a link to that form in the chat. Please go and have a look. I will also share it on our social media channels a bit later in the day, because I'd really like to get some broader feedback from people actually in the industry, rather than just somebody that talks about it for a living. I really would appreciate your input. So go and find the time. It will literally take you about 20 seconds to answer the 3 questions, and I'd love to hear what you have to say.
The Miller GT series heralds a new era of unrivaled power and cutting-edge intelligent coupler technology, increasing job site safety, machine versatility, and productivity. It's the added versatility that you need at the value you can afford. To find out more, visit millergroundbreaking.com.
This box room that I laughingly call a studio has been decked out to my exact specifications. Everything I need for work is within easy reach. I've got a gorgeous screen in front of me, and some of my favourite music and favourite books are just behind me. All things considered, I look forward to coming to work each morning. However, my workstation has just been outgunned in pretty much every conceivable way. Now, we all know that a comfortable machine operator is a productive operator. So imagine how productive you'd be in here. That looks an absolutely amazing place to work. Did you see the steering system? Just unbelievable. I'm never ceases to amaze me just what engineers can come up with when left to their own devices. It's often said that demolition and construction workers will switch employers for an additional £5 a week. If that is actually the case, then London demolition and construction companies should brace themselves for a mass exodus. The latest survey by Hudson Contract has revealed a 2.8% rise in labour costs during August. In London, that has resulted in an average weekly wage of £921. But in the East Midlands, with regeneration housing and infrastructure projects driving up the costs, the average weekly wage is £1,022, almost £100 a week more. Hudson's Ian Anfield said most construction companies are reporting full order books driven by strong demand for new housing and renovation work. The industry is facing a lot of challenges due to labour and material shortages. Costs are rising on a daily basis, which is squeezing margins and making it difficult to price new projects, and shortages are causing delays in existing projects. Many companies are looking forward to the end of the government's self-employment income support scheme this month, which should push more people back into work. Let's sincerely hope so. If you were planning to hurtle around a track on two wheels at speeds nudging 300 kilometers an hour with your knee rubbing against the ground, you'd be hoping that track was silky smooth and entirely stable. Modern MotoGP tracks are built to incredibly exacting standards, and the future venue of the Lombok MotoGP in Indonesia certainly is no exception. The track is currently under construction, and that construction has been entrusted to a whole fleet of compaction and paving equipment from the mighty Bomag. Check this out. I am not a petrol head in any way, shape or form, but I'd happily spend some time there. Demolition contractors in the northwest of England. Lend me your ears. A company called Starwood Capital Group has set aside 20 million of your finest English quids to fund a refurbishment and repair mixed-use development at Premier House in Manchester. The building on Blackfriars Street is to be revamped to provide 40,000 square feet of Grade A office space. We understand that both John Sisk and Morgan Sindall are vying for the new build element of the works, but part of the building, or part of the existing building rather, is to be demolished, and at the time of broadcast, a suitable demolition contractor has yet to be appointed. You can find out more about this project lead and many more just like it over at buildersconference.co.uk.
Sorry to interrupt the guy with the funny glasses, but if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button as it helps our channel. Or, better still, share this video with a friend or a colleague. Thank you. Right, back to Beardy.
Well, that pretty much wraps up this morning's show, but don't forget, I will be back here at 6 p.m. tonight for the big reveal from Case Construction Equipment and with my construction collective colleague, Peter Haddock, keeping things on the straight and narrow. We will be joined by a pair of very special guests from Case who will talk us through all the key details of the new machine that is being unveiled literally as we speak. In addition to showing off the latest addition to the Case product range, there will be a chance to win some exclusive Case merch, so make sure you tune in for that. I'm going to roll the outro in just a second before jumping over into the chat to see what's cooking today. And of course, I'll be back here, same time, same place on the morrow for more of this old stuff and nonsense. But until then, have a great day. Stay safe, look after yourself, your family, your friends and your colleagues. And thanks for watching.